Hey Vous family, my name is Yves and this is my beautiful wife Dawn.
Hey guys.
And today we want to give y'all a COVID-19 hack on relational health. Now you're not going to believe this. Our 1-year wedding anniversary actually fell whenever the COVID-19 stay-at-home mandate went into place. So we had to get real creative about how we were going to do date night indoors if we want to keep our relational health alive. So one thing that we definitely decided to do is we were going to get creative about how we did date night.
So I created this jar back when Eve and I were dating, and a couple of the ideas that are in here are things that you would normally do outdoors, but we did fix it so that you could do it during quarantine. So a couple of things that we've been doing is Netflix and chill, which we find ourselves doing this a lot, is literally just hanging out, watching a movie in our pajamas, and yeah.
Chill.
And then we have romantic dinner, which you can cook with each other if you decide to do that or have takeout. There's also a dessert only dinner. So what this entails is you guys baking together something delicious and just having that for dinner. Another one that we're actually gonna do tonight, this says sunset picnic, but we are gonna moderate it and we're just gonna have a good old picnic here at home.
So what we want to do is we want to talk about 3 different points, just 3 things that we feel like can set you up to have a successful date night during quarantine.
Yeah, 3 things so that you can have the perfect quarantine date night is going to be, you definitely want to make sure that you're being creative. Secondly, you want to be intentional. And third, you want to just make sure you're having fun with it.
That's right.
So with being creative, for us, I like to get dressed up when we go out for date night, so that's what we decided to do tonight. This would be a normal outfit for me that I would go out in, as well as Eve.
Dressed up a little bit.
And then also as far as decorating, we're gonna go ahead and take our countertop here, our little island, and we're just gonna make it beautified. We're gonna beautify it. So I have a few flowers here that I'm gonna use for decor, chopsticks because we decided to have takeout. We wanted to support one of our local businesses. We like to have sushi a lot, so that's one of the things that we'll be eating tonight. And we have our picnic blanket and some other decor. You can have candles or whatever you decide to bring to make it feel more intimate for your date night.
That's right.
So if you want to go ahead and tell them about how they can be intentional with their date night, I'll go ahead and set everything up.
Perfect.
Awesome.
So while she's setting up, one thing that is going to be pivotal to date night is just being intentional. That means putting all the distractions away, right? So that's talking about your phone. If that means putting that phone on do not disturb, getting away from the noise of every single day of life, close your laptop away, get rid of all that work that you were doing, just take some time to spend that one-on-one time together. Conversation. The conversation is always crucial. In fact, here's a hack for you. If you go online and you look up 36 questions to make you fall deeper in love, you'll find some good questions that you and your significant other could just ask one another, right? Questions that you may already know, questions that you may not even know about each other yet. But the more that you get to know each other, the deeper that you fall in love with that person. So those are some of the hacks in order to be intentional. I like to create a playlist, get a nice little playlist, get a nice little soundtrack going on in the background, music that reminds you of one another, music that you know that the other person loves, just so you can set a vibe, set a good little tone and a good mood as y'all get going. So just make sure that you guys are being intentional with that time. And that leads us to point number 3.
Just make sure you're having fun with it. You definitely want to make sure that you guys are just having fun with one another. I know for us, we like to be silly constantly, so just acting like your normal selves and just making sure you're having fun, right?
Love it.
So I got a couple of candles here too that I wanted to add, and that just gives the effect of making the moment or the date a little more intimate. I'm gonna hand Eve our drinks for the night, drinks of choice, some OJ.
Nice.
Got some soy sauce. I'll give that to you.
By the way, so what we decided to do was we got takeout. We decided to support one of our local businesses, a place that we love that has really good sushi, and they're doing sushi on takeout right now. So whether you want to get takeout or whether you want to cook for yourself, that's your decision. But found a place that we love, we're supporting them, and that's what we're about to do.
I'm excited. Did I give you your chopsticks?
Got the chopsticks.
Awesome. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. It took like what, less than 2 minutes?
Yeah, it was a quick little setup, so nothing crazy. So, I mean, this is a little less formal, I would say, too, than we did on our anniversary.
Yeah.
We try to recreate like a 5-star dinner. We had a picnic on the floor of the living room.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is
Stayed. Yeah, definitely was a 5-star.
Can't do that every time. All right, so just to recap on the 3 things that you need to have good relational health during COVID-19.
Is 1, be creative, 2, be intentional, and 3, have fun. Wait, think quick.
Oh,
wait,
I almost had it.
One more time.
God dang it. See y'all next time.
Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys.